everybody. Welcome to Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. Crypto Connie here with BITSHARES Now, talking about cryptocurrency along with the Godfather of Bitshares, and that's Stan Larimer. Stan, thank you for being here once again with me. You've been giving us great information on BitShares, and the BitShares.org is where you guys want to go. All the links are down below, by the way. But tell me about a blockchain. What is a blockchain, and what are we expecting with your group? Because I think there's going to be all sorts of really cool things where you can tie in this EOS thing, and what is all that about? Because, you know, the cool thing about it is you're not just going to sit there and be stagnant. You've got tons of ideas coming, and it's like the future is certainly now, for sure, that things I would have never even dreamed about are happening, are going to happen.
Well, I guess the way I would start out in talking about a blockchain is, instead of talking about how it's made, I talk about what it's for. And it's basically a way to get an incorruptible record or time-stamped log of events that have happened in the world. And it was invented because there are a lot of things we don't want to trust a middleman to do. And people don't want to trust the banks to keep track of their bank accounts because the banks gamble with their money. There's a lot of times when people don't want to trust middlemen for one thing or another. So Satoshi Nakamoto invented a decentralized logger of events.
And decentralized means no humans? Is that what it means?
Yeah, you can think of it as a bunch of trusty robots all over the world who know.
I've seen bad robot movies, and they're not good.
They all listen to events that are happening, and then they compete for the right to log what events happen and put a timestamp on them. And then all the other robots look at what the one robot that won the chance to do it did, and if they agree that the robot did the job correctly, then that proceeds forward, and they continue doing that process of listening to events, writing them down. One of them stamps it, the rest of them check it, and that's how you get to the point where nobody out there has the only copy that they can fiddle with, because there's hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of copies all over the world. And the magic of the blockchain is coming up with a way for all of those robots to agree on what is the official copy that's been written down, and it's all sealed up with cryptography so that it can't be changed and becomes a permanent record. And a lot of things we rely on, and one of those is keeping track of how much money is in everybody's account, and we do that by keeping track of how many transactions happened between people and writing them down on that ledger.
However, you better remember your password, or that's it.
Well, that's right. One of the things we trade is to escape from somebody else having control over your money, you have to take control. And with control comes responsibility. And so if you don't feel responsible, you say, look,
you better stay away from this.
Yeah, I know that the banks might rip me off someday. They might do a bail-in and take 40% of my money, like Cyprus had happened to its citizens. But I'd rather take that risk than be responsible for remembering my password. And if that's the case right now, you should be very careful. Now, we're building some safeguards into that we'll be introducing in the coming year, where people have the ability to have a company like ours or anybody they trust or a relative also have control over the same account. So if they forget their password, somebody can bail them out. And we're going to set that up so it starts out automatically when you register at one of our businesses or websites. It will automatically tell you that in addition to you having control of your account, our company has control of it. And then we tell you, if you like that, fine. If you don't trust us, put a different name in there. Put Connie's account in there and go get her to bail you out.
There you go. Direct the good ones to do that, will you please? I'll give you that permission. Wow, it's just a whole thing you got to wrap your mind around. It's so different and so new. And maybe people that are already used to financial things in block or like stocks and things like that, maybe maybe they're easier, it's easier for them to pick up on this stuff. It's really blowing my mind big time, but I'm still, I'm working on it. I'm trying to get this, and I'm hoping all the Blue Rockers can get this as well. I'm having a good time with it, but I know that there's something even bigger out there that you guys are dealing with, and that's EOS. But you know what? I'm going to save that for the next time. So those of you Blue Rockers out there that want to know what EOS is and the future of what all that means, let me tell you, it's almost like this amusement park with more and more rides coming in and neat things happening. I mean, it's real fun stuff. This isn't boring, but it's also not just fun, but really money making. So let's make some money together here with cryptocurrency. This is Connie Willis here, Crypto Connie, Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis, and this is BitShares Now, along with the Godfather of Bitshares, Dan Larimer. Woo!